guys, it is Brooke with the Junk Parlor. Welcome to my channel. So I went thrifting this week, sourcing. This is technically not a thrift store. I know some people get upset when you say that you are thrifting and you are at an antique store. However, I wasn't at an antique store. I was at a flea market store. Thrifty Flea had so many McCoy planters. And I even left some behind. I tried to pick and choose a little bit, and at first I was going to keep the small ones, I was going to keep the green ones, I was going to keep the blue ones, and then I decided no, just to let them go. So in today's video, I'm going to show you the ones that I did bring home and how much they are going to be if you want to purchase them. In a lot of my hauls, I am selling, so I am showing you what I picked and then giving you an opportunity to make a purchase before it gets put on my website. Now, I restock my website every month. Typically, it's going to be the first Saturday of the month, but I also share things in my stories on Facebook and Instagram or in posts, so you can purchase from those as well. And then whatever doesn't sell via some other method of social media, then I'm going to get it put on my website at thejunkparlor.com. So we do have a website restock coming up, so make sure you save the date for September 7th. At 9 a.m., we have a whole neutral vibe theme going on in that launch. Back here was kind of my setup for a little reel that I did on Instagram, and then I'm just going to grab them in order and share with you the size and the price and point out any issues that the planter might have, which there's only a couple of them that have minor chips and a couple of them that have very small fractures. And of course, my little beverage fridge is gonna click on right now, so sorry about the little humming that is going to be happening. Now, if you can't remember this information or you wanna reference it back or you don't even wanna watch the video, then you can click in the description below, and I'm gonna have everything listed out there as well. And then as something sells, I will mark that it has sold if I remember. But that's the goal. I will try and remember to go in and mark them sold. But having it down in the description kind of gives you an easy way to reference sizes if I say it too fast, or you can just hit the pause button and keep notes so you know which ones you want to purchase. I also do not have any of this memorized, so I will be referencing my notes. First one up is this large bamboo yellow McCoy. This one does not have any damage to it. Here is the stamp. This is like one of the only ones that is numbered on the bottom with 0374. So the height of this one is going to be 5 3/8 inches tall. And then the open diameter is 6 3/8 inches. And this one is $75. Next up, we have this pink basket weave, and there is another one, and they are about 1/8 of an inch different in height. So very, very similar. But if I remember right, the bottom stamp is just a little bit different. So this one for reference is going to be letter B. Yellow bamboo is going to be letter A. That way we are both speaking the same language when you comment below which one you would like to purchase. And or you can message me on Facebook and Instagram if you would prefer to contact me that way. But this one has the McCoy, and then very, very faintly you can see the USA. So hopefully you can see that okay on the camera. It does have a minor crack right here by my fingernail. Ignore, I have been painting the guest bedroom blue. It does go through a little bit on this side. Hopefully that comes through in the camera okay, but it stops there at my nail. So you can see it is only for a short distance, and on the inside, it stops there at my nail. This is 3 7/8 inches tall and 4 1/4 inches in diameter. This is $40. Our cute little green one, which would look super cute sitting in my kitchen window at the sink. I don't know about you, but I like to put plants there. This one does have just a little chip here on the rim. I'm pointing to it with my nail. You can just barely see it when it's sitting, but if you have an upper view, you can definitely see it. Here is the bottom stamp on this one. This one is 3 1/8 inches tall and 3 1/2 inches in diameter. $30 on our green one, which will be letter C. Next up, we have a beautiful blue basket weave or Aqua Basket Weave. The mark on this one is another one that's a little bit faint, but it does have USA there underneath it. This is 4 3/4 inches tall and 5 1/4 inches in diameter. This is $65 and letter D. This is a beautiful quilted turquoise. This one does have a little bit of damage. There is a small chip right there on the saucer. So you can see when it's sitting, you will probably be able to see it just a little bit. And there it is on the top. Hopefully that is in focus on the screen. Here is the bottom stamp, 3 3/8 inches tall, 4 inches in diameter, and it is $40, and this is letter E. F is a small pink basket weave, 3 1/8 inch tall, 3 7/8 inch diameter. And I'm hoping you can see in the camera, right here where the groove is, right above it to the top is a little hairline crack, but it does not go through, or if it does, it's so minute that it's in one of those crevices and you can't see it. And it does not wrap the rim either. And these white spots are just where it's not glazed. That is not a chip. Here is the bottom of the McCoy. Again, it does have USA on there. Hopefully you can see that. This little one, F, is $35. G is our largest one. So we have this green basket weave planter. This one does not have any damage. Here is the bottom stamp. There is a little bit of water, discoloration here at the bottom. I have not tried to clean it, so it's just as found. 5 3/4 inches tall and 6 1/2 inches for the top diameter. Letter G is $75. H, I do actually have one of these already listed on the website if you are interested. I think it is a tad bit smaller than this one from my memory. Here is the bottom stamp. This one is not chipped or cracked. 3 3/8 inch tall and 5 inches in diameter. H is $40. I is a blue or aqua quilted planter. Here is the bottom stamp. This one does have like air pockets randomly, but this is, would have happened when it was in the kiln. 3 3/8 inches tall, 4-inch diameter. I is $45. I really struggled finding any like this one, so it's just the leaf pattern. Some of them had like a frog on one end. This one obviously doesn't. This one is also in great condition. Letter J is $35. It is 6 3/4 inches by 10 1/2. Letter K is another pink basket weave. This one is just a little bit bigger than the other pink weave one we had. It is 4 inches tall and 4 1/4 inches in diameter. This one is $50. Here is the bottom stamp. L is this cute little yellow basket weave. Looks like there's something stuck there. It's kind of discolored more so on the camera than it is in person. Probably is going to be like tape adhesive or something. Here is the bottom stamp. Hopefully you can see USA here is on the bottom. It's much easier to see in person than it seems to be showing up on camera. 3 1/8 inches tall, 3 1/4 inch diameter, and L is $35. M is our medium-sized green one in this lot. Again, no chips or cracks, in good condition. 4 7/8 inches tall, 5 1/4 inches in diameter. And I think I just noticed that there is a minor chip right there. Does not go to the top part, it is just there on the outside. M is $55, and you can see there on the camera, it also has some like hard water buildup there from having a plant in it. If you liked how I did my little vignette, my little reel for Instagram, then you might be happy to know that both or all 3 of these things are listed on my website at thejunkparlor.com. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you do follow me on social media, then you know that I have been working on my guest bedroom and we're getting closer to being finished, and I just can't wait to reveal that to you. So please click that subscribe button so you can see more of me and my channel.